And the Eagles will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Gets it out fast. At the 35, he's loose. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now on the option. The pitch. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the 1st down.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Stewart. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Wants to throw. It's Wimsatt. Snagged in the middle. It's Porter. There he goes. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down.
You know, and that's real demoralizing for the defense, too, because the coverage on that play wasn't terrible. He just threw it in a place where only his guy could make the catch. There's nothing you could have done defensively to prevent that effort. Now, all of a sudden, the offense, man, they are knocking on the door.
Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Sneaks it into the end zone.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Eastern Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And here comes for the 1st time as a starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Tight end now in motion. The option look. He'll toss it. Turning it on. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. On the option. Now the toss. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Huge loss on the play. Offense is stopped. Will be returned later.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Wide open downfield. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Eastern Michigan. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
The Eagles have this offense rolling. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point here would tie the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Gonna run it. It's Stewart. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Under fire. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Great place to start for this offense. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. A step back here and look big picture for Eastern Michigan. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of 5-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But, David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough. And then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So, interesting to see how they do in developing these guys.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet.
He might want another play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here comes the option. Now the toss. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. Grab near the marker. It's Porter. Oh, there's an alley on the left. The tag. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work. He'll return it.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Running to Green. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. This offense has it with really good field position. Scanning the field, it's Wimsatt. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
They really need to convert this 3rd and 1 to capitalize on that great field position. The offense changing the play. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
With a big opportunity in the red zone.
Looking to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Michigan offense will take over 1st and 10.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
Set to kick it off.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. They were able to do whatever they wanted the last time they had it. They put together some runs, they completed some passes, and they put a touchdown on the board. Quick toss. Got the first down and more. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll pitch it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Got it behind the line. It's Porter. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football.
Going for it all. And it's a touchdown.
On these critical 4th.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Dotson. They'll run the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
They'll try to pop the draw. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Now on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Looking to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And how nice has it been to have a big physical quarterback like this guy, right? You got fourth and short, quarterback sneak, everybody knows it, but he's just plowing it.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. On the option. Now the pitch. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Dotson. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't hold on, he had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Finds his man. It's Clark. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive at their own 48. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Unleashes one deep. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Eastern Michigan. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running to the left. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Dyer. He's got it on the run. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Fires to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Just working and poking and... And finding his way up to the 36.
Brings up.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. There he goes. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Zings it complete to the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Here's the handoff. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Give to the running back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game, because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. The give to Davis. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking downfield, it's Dotson. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Throwing right. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Anderson. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.